Heyo, back, another game, round 2 between vileState, Red Protoss player, and his opponent, ZephyrPrime, no, MarineKingPrime, Blue Terran player, top right. We've got a rematch here. This is round number 2, game number 2 in this best of 3 series. MarineKing, last game, getting the win. Eventually there, but I think that was really State's game to lose. After he fought off the first attack, he was pressuring the base. He killed a couple more units. I think that was his game to lose. So, and I don't think it was due to lack of scouting, because I mean he sent in 2 scouts to see there wasn't an expansion. It was just that he didn't have the right type of units. I didn't think he went in with the right attack. Tried to split up his stalkers and his sentries and zealots. Didn't work out too well. So maybe this game he'll take the win. He definitely has shown that he can hold off an attack from MarineKingPrime, not once but twice. So maybe this game will see him get the win. Definitely think he's got the skill to do it. He has shown that last game. And MarineKing going with a really proxied barracks. Going to put his second one right here. And let's see if he's going to scout them. Oh, he's going to scout it. He's going to even scout it. He's scouting it. He scouts it. So, unfortunately, MarineKing is going to get picked off here. And, oh, wow, SCV even on the wrong side of the tracks. Getting some damage from this, but second SCV going to show up in the nick of time and be able to fight off this probe for a little bit. And this barracks will get up. Second barracks over here. Going to get proxied, lowered down to the low ground. And State is going to know what he's up against. He didn't go for any type of crazy Nexus first, stuff like that. So, it shouldn't be too terribly difficult for him to stop this. I mean, we can check here. Cybernetics core going up. Isn't chrono boosting on any probes right now. Might chrono boost out his first zealot. We will see. Nothing going on yet. And what is this? Another barracks? What? What the hell, MarineKing? What the hell? And did he scout this one? Okay, he didn't scout. Oh, he didn't scout that one. He's probably not going to scout this one either, unless he goes by the Zolnaga tower. Then he's going to see it. This is just crazy, 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 crazy. Where is he going? Okay, he's going to go down here, but he's not. Oh, he missed the tower, unfortunately, but that really wouldn't have mattered too much. He's scouting his own base, it looks like. Yeah, scouting his own base. Chrono boosting out some units now. Zealot first out. Stalker getting chrono boosted out. And he's going to need some more warp gates. Warp gates not being chrono boosted. He's got a lot of energy, 55. He may just be using that solely on units. We will see. Stalker, there we go. He's, chrono boosting out the units instead of the warp gate. Wants to get that first unit out as fast, or first Stalker out as soon as possible. He's holding on to this Zolnaga tower. He really needs to keep an eye on that. Actually, now he sees it. He sees this, actually third one, but as far as he's concerned, it's the second one. A lot of Marines coming out of this MarineKing here. He's living up to his name. Even used a supply drop at his front ramp. Really weird build at a MarineKing. Super heavy amount of Marines. And he's going to get the Stalker kill. No, he's not. Didn't even get all the shields lowered. MarineKing massing up some Marines and pulling some SCVs on top of it. What's he pulling? Pulling about 8 SCVs across the map. Already has one up here in the front, and he's going to go for it. Does he have any sentries? He needs a sentry. Oh, he's just going to go pure Stalker. Sentries, I don't know if that would actually have been the best idea. It's only going to give him a little bit of defense here. I think actually Stalker is the smarter decision. If you can micro against these Marines, you really need to stay outside your base to deal this. In his base, he's just going to get pushed up and lose pylons and stuff like that. So I don't know how he's going to be able to do this, but he's got, what, 2 gateways out. He really needs some more. Chrono boost is at 33%, so he's still using that. He needs to deal as much damage as possible. All the SCVs pushing up. He needs to focus on the Marines as soon as possible. SCVs aren't that big of a deal, but there's a lot of Marines. If he's forced to pull his own probes. Oh no, he's attacking his own gateway there for a second. Now he's going to go for it. He needs to focus fire, kill down the Marines. That's what he's doing. SCVs fighting probes up there at the front. Not that many Marines left actually. Most of the Stalkers still have the most of their life left. Probes are falling. SCVs are now repairing each other. Stalkers, pretty good Stalker count still. I'm kind of surprised how many Stalkers he has left. Kind of broke now. Warp gates are finished, but he doesn't have enough money to make a Stalker. He's losing his, oh man, he's losing a lot of his Marines. This is so close right now. I don't know who's going to win this. Supply is favoring MarineKing though, 27-28 versus 18. We can check the harvester count during this fight, 15 versus 11. So MarineKing still in the lead with our workers. And of course he has that mule also. Finally getting that last Marine. Marine is going to get taken out. Unfortunately, the Stalker gets warped in right next to all those extra Marines. Takes off most, or actually all of his shield and most of his life, falling back now. State doing some pretty decent micro, and he's kind of held it off now. So State did manage to hold off that 3 barracks pure Marine SCV pressure. What is Marine King's follow-up going to be? Throwing down a bunker, just preparing to, just defend. He knows his opponent has a lot of Stalkers crossing the map, and might even pick up some of these barracks and go back into his main. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. Fly those barracks back home. They aren't going to be able to do much. vileState now has map control. All the map are belong to him. But the bunker is going to get up, and as soon as that bunker gets up, those Stalkers shouldn't be able to get the ramp. Even with this number of Marines, I think he should be able to hold it off. There he goes. Taking out 1, 2. Yo, wow, gets both of them. Nice control there from Marine King. Actually putting up a command center. So, Marine King macroing up. And this is the second game in a row where State has held off Marine King's like really, really aggressive rush. Last game was 2 barracks, Marauder with concussive shell Marines and SCVs, going to throw down some bunkers, but State controlled that really well. He, killed the SCVs and just microed really well. This game probably didn't go as perfect as it could have for State, but he's still alive. He's still in the game. Worker count 18 versus 22. He's a little bit behind. At this point, the Protoss player should be ahead in workers, but unfortunately he's not. He lost a lot of probes in that fight. But, I mean, he's still in it. He's got a Nexus on the way. Marine King's command center is just a little bit further ahead. He's leaving 1 Stalker out in the front just to do some scouting, and a Ghost Academy on the way. Ooh, Marine King getting some ghosts out. Working off of 3 barracks, 1 with a tech lab, researching combat shield. Let's see if he's going to get any upgrades out of this Ghost Academy, or if he's just going to produce some ghosts out of here. Saving up some gas. He's going to need a lot of gas if he wants to do anything really ghost intensive. We will see. 3 sentries out on the map. State's really going to need to split those guys up. And he's going to get the Stalker. No, Stalker. Whoa! 13 kills on that, buddy. That is crazy. 13 kills on that guy, 0 kills on this guy, 3 on that. So this guy's he's a trooper. Actually, he's an instructor. So Marine King pushing out across the map. Combat shield's halfway finished. He's got 3 sentries at the front. Mostly, yeah, sentry Stalker. If he gets some nice force fields, he could deal a lot of damage here to Marine King, but he's going to have some excellent force fields and get up that Guardian Shield. Here he comes. He's going to get up to the front of the ramp. He's going to get the force fields off. Actually, pretty good force fields. Maybe should have waited a little bit longer, but Stalker's taking some damage. He's pulling the sentries back. Reinforcement's going to come in here from State pretty soon. He's going to need some more force fields. Oh, loses that sentry that had some pretty good force fields on there. Even Guardian Shield. Now he's backing up. Stalker's now coming at reinforcements. He should have enough here. State is going to hold on at this point. Loses another Stalker. But there we go. We're going to see State clean this up. And Marine King applying some good pressure and killed, what was that, like 4 sentries plus getting all the shields off that one. So that's just going to completely reduce the sentry count that State really is wishing he had. Moving on here. So Marine King taking out some of the critical units of State. Both players macroing up. 2 more gas being taken here for State. Just 1 gas taken for MarineKingPrime. MKP himself. Check the old work count. 33-33. We're straight up except for the about 200 mineral difference there just because of that mule. Ghost hanging around outside. State holding on to those Zell Naga towers, keeping the control alive. He's working off of 2 gateways. That's it. He's only had 2 gateways this whole time. Wow. Considering he did lose a lot of his probes during that first attack, he really hasn't had the economy to make some more warp gates, so it's understandable. And here we have the Terran version of the Observer, or Terran version of the Overseer, a flying factory. These things are like, look at that, 1250 life. Just they're a beast. They're a beast scout unit. They just fly over everything. It's like, oh, 10 Thors? I'll just fly right over that. Not a problem. Got a reactor popping out from Marine King. Stem really close to being done. And look at all these barracks. He's producing Starport on the way. Probably going to swap that off to one of these reactors. Goes standard. Marine, Marauder, Medevac, Ghosts. Heading out across the map. Does he see it? Yes, he does see it. He needs to move that Stalker. Is he paying attention? Yes, he is. He sees it. Getting out of there, he's relinquishing control of that Xel'Naga to Marine King. Now, is Marine King going to continue the pressure, or is he just going to fall back? Seems to be he's just falling back, just wants to push up, take care of that Xel'Naga tower. And this factory is just going straight for the base, and State doesn't have much army to speak of. He's got 4 Stalkers here in the main to try and deal with any medevac drops. He's got an observer out here at the front on patrol to keep it out for any medevac drops also. And, oh, a nuke. Is Marine King going for a nuke? What? Is he going to drop a nuke? Oh, my God. If Marine King pushes up here and nukes this, that's just going to be the coolest thing ever. All right, Colossus on the way out. That's going to be a pretty good unit. Colossus are good versus Marines. +1 is just about to finish. Marine King setting up a nice timing here. +1 just about finished. Nuke just about finished. He's got some medevacs on the way. He's rocking off of 5 barracks with a couple reactors here, 2 reactors, and pushing out across the map. Observer sees everything. Scan takes it out, and here we have the Ghost up here at the front. He doesn't have a cloak. He's going to hit an EMP first. 1 EMP first, 2nd EMP, and now he's pushing up the ramp. Big push here. He comes. Force field's going down. What is this Ghost doing? That's not how you nuke Ghost. He's dead. And look at this. Oh no, force field's not good enough. Marauders getting up to the front of the ramp through the force fields, and he's just losing so much of his armor with the +1 finish. Combat shields done. Zealots being warped in right at the front, but they all die. Marine King has so many more units right now. Breaking through the front. TTGGGL. State gives up. And Marine King not finished yet. He's going to continue killing stuff. Marine King, he's like, yo, what up, Colossus, kill you. He's still going. Marine King is just having a ball with this game. I bet he wants to use his nuke. You know, he's like, I got the Ghost out. I wanted to use the nuke, but he's still killing stuff. Marine King having a ball. So while he continues to kill stuff, let me just recap this game. Once again, Marine King going for the really even more aggressive than last game. He's like 2 barracks, pretty good. But you know what's better than 2 barracks? 3 barracks. Goes for the 3 barracks, straight Marine, pulls some SCVs, did a lot of damage and came out ahead after that attack. Had more workers and just went straight into macro mode. State was a little bit behind, obviously just because he didn't have as many workers, but I think it was definitely in the realm of possibility. He wasn't completely out of the game. Gave it a shot, but after losing all those sentries in that first little poke of Marine Kings, it was just too much. He really didn't have enough to force field that ramp whenever he needed it. And that force field, he let way too many units through in that final engagement. Just like so many units were just like, come on, keep going, keep going. It's like a ride at Six Flags. There's just a huge line. Everybody was lining up. Get on in there. They were lining up. And all the units got in there. Unfortunately, did a lot of damage, killed off most of those units. And he had to be really cost effective at that point in the game to keep in it. He had to keep that Colossus alive. And what are you going to do? We didn't get our nuke, but you know what? We got a great best of 3 series here from MarineKingPrime and State. Thanks, guys, for watching. If you feel like supporting me, subscribe to my YouTube channel and just, spread my videos around. Just send this URL to a friend. Tell them, you know what? This game was pretty cool. This game was pretty fun. MarineKingPrime's pretty good. See you guys later.